we'll kick off by um, let's say 5:15. We'll kick off fully. So if you know anyone who is yet to be here, please inform them because this is an manifesto session due to everyone electing the VP or the manifesto is this session is for the VP and secretary, and we need everyone's involvement in. At least we should be up to 50 in this meeting right now. So if you know anyone who is meant to be here, please contact them so they can be here. We will kick off fully by 15 minutes past 5. So we have from now to that time as many people as we can gather here. Let them here.
How much is the security?
7,000.
Okay, but I won't pay 7,000.
That's why they are paid for it. When they are there.
It's 5,000 I will pay.
They need to collect.
Negotiating, no, we are hearing you.
Because I've asked my neighbor, they are not paying up to 7,000.
Measure the neighbor.
I will not tell you, but they're not paying up to 7,000.
Oh my God. So please, guys, let's try to get as many people in here. We'll kick off by 5:15. So we have at least a reasonable number of people here.
I think each one of us can take maybe a screenshot of our screen and send it to the group so that it creates some awareness. Each person can just do a screenshot so that I will not spend so much time there.
Yes.
We can send it to our WhatsApp groups. I think people check WhatsApp and Telegram. To 2020 and 2019 groups.
Maybe I should also send the link there. 3 more minutes to go. One more minute. We have just 1 more minute to go. All right, it's 5:15, everyone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I think we'll go. I don't know, maybe I should get the content of everyone before we kick off. And we will start with Olufunmilayo Adeniyi, who's running for secretary. Okay. All right. Okay. If you can hear me, and if we can all start, I just want you to comment on the chat section. Like, let's start. We are just 10. We're just 10 of us, and this is meant to be like a free and fair election. Everyone's voice is meant to be heard. We've called and called. We've been announcing this process for a very long time, and we are just still 10 here. I don't know why. No, I can't hear you, ma. I can't. Can you guys hear me? Okay. Alex said she thinks we should start. Okay, we will start. Dr. Yemisi, I can't hear you. You can unmute yourself, right? Okay, you guys can hear me. Okay, fine. So the floor is open. Running for secretary is Olufunmilayo Adeniyi, award number 108, 2020 session. So you can unmute yourself, Debola Adesoye. So we'll hear from you. You can unmute yourself, please. Do I have to unmute you? Unmute you. Oh, yeah, okay.
Okay.
Your video on, please. Your video on, please. We need to see your face now.
Okay. Okay. I thought it was. Okay. Hold on.
Let us see your fine face.
Yes. Good evening, everyone. Can we?
Yeah. Good evening.
Can everybody see my face?
Okay. I think if
Good evening, everyone. I hope everybody can hear me.
Yeah, but I think they should all unmute themselves. If your background is not noisy, please unmute yourself. So it's more like it's going to get it's going to be an interactive process. So immediately she introduces herself and tells us everything about what she's that is what campaigning for now.
Planning to do.
Yeah, we are
Vice
all
President.
going to. Yes, we are all going to. No, she's running for secretary. So we are all going to talk to her. So
Vice President.
I can't hear you. Sorry, please.
This is Debola. She's running for vice president. I don't think Fumilayo is on the call right now.
Oh, I see. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm so sorry. Okay, you're running for vice president. Okay. Okay. All right. Since Madeni is not here, we'll start with you then. Okay. I won't miss the name. Okay.
No. Yes.
So please, can you tell us about yourself? We saw your video, very nice video. Congratulations, first of all, for being nominated. So can you tell us about yourself? We want to know you more face to face. You sent us a video, we watched it, but now let us Okay, the floor is open.
There's a background noise. There's a background noise, please.
There's a background noise.
Yep.
Background noise. Let me see if I can see it from there.
I think if you are not the one talking, you should switch off your mic, please.
And everyone's listening is switched off. It could be from Debola's side, though.
It wasn't from Debola's side. It was from Falashe's side.
Okay.
So she should please keep her mic muted.
Okay.
It's not me,
it's not you. All right, I think it's fine now. You can go on, Debola. You can go on.
Okay, good evening once again, everybody. Like I said in my video, my name is Adebola Adefuye. But for the benefit of AWE, I'm Adebola Adeyemi because I registered with my maiden name. So that's why it seems like, I'm sure when you saw the registration, there was Adeyemi and there was Adefuye there. So I just needed to clarify that.
Which one are you answering?
Both of them, because like I said, on AWE, is Adeyemi that's registered there. So anyone you call me, it's fine. I'm okay with either.
But for record purpose, it's good we have the exact name you're using. For record purposes.
Okay.
Yeah. So which are you using? Debola, Adefuye, or Adeyemi?
For the pop, okay. Let me explain. Because when we registered for AWE, then it was said that the names on our passports, and Adeyemi is what's on my passport. But my married name is Adeyemi Adefuye. So anyone really, because I bear both, for anything that has to do with AWE, I think to avoid maybe issues later or something, maybe we should use Adeyemi.
Okay, so Joy,
we can use the two, Adebola.
Okay. So Joy is the one taking the regions, and it's important we get the exact name. So Adebola Adeyemi, please. So correct that. Yeah. Okay, you can go on, please.
Okay, like I explained in the video, I work with children with learning disabilities and I run child expert. I also run Fruity Art, which is like a subsidiary, or should I say, that got birthed when I started working with children with learning disabilities, because I realized that children with learning disabilities, or should I say, our diet has a lot to do with who we are. We are what we eat. And so I realized that diet has a lot to do with working with children with learning disabilities. So that's what Battered Fruit. I'm based in Nigeria, and like I said, I'm married. My first degree is in psychology. I went to Bado Ekiti. I finished 2006. Yes, okay, good. 2006. Sorry?
I'll have
Did anybody
to
say
unmute.
anything?
The background is quite distracting and noisy. Let me unmute. Okay, it's okay now. You can go ahead.
Sorry. Okay. Okay, I'm back.
All right.
I'm contesting for the post of the vice president of AWE, the very first vice president. Okay. And why? The reason is I just want to serve. It's an opportunity to serve. AWE has been impactful. I've met wonderful people, especially with the 2019 set. I've found sisters and I've found family, and I believe that together we can achieve much more. When there's like a structure, or there's like how would I put it? When we are together, when we're together, I think we can achieve much more. So that's the reason why I'm vying for the post of vice president. And why vice president? Because one, it's I believe that we're coming together as a team. That's vice president and everybody together. It's not a one-man show. It's all of us together. And I would like to work with someone. Okay, sorry. Now we have an unopposed person vying for the post of the president. So to work with her and to serve. And I believe that I'm a loyal person. I'm very, very loyal, and I'm a go-getter. So I believe that together with the team, we can do a lot together for AWE. We can bring the women together, but that's the 2019, the 2020 set together to achieve much more. One thing one goal that is paramount for me as an individual is collaboration together. Collaboration as women, collaboration for ourselves, with ourselves, and to help the society at large. Because it's been said, when women come together, this irrespective of age, gender, or whatever it is, we can do strong. As vice president and working with the president and every other member of my team, we will do great things. We will bring collaboration on board across all sets and all that. So I think that's me in a nutshell. That is what I am bringing in a nutshell. And then as vice president, my role isn't so, my basic role is to assist the president. She has the goals. She's going to be driving the team. Mine is to like uphold her hand, encourage her, share ideas together, rub minds together, achieve the dream. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you very much, Debola Adeyemi. We'll just take about 6 questions. Hello. Okay. If you can hear me, just say hello, please. The noise was too much. I had to unmute everyone, including Debola, but you can unmute yourself when it's time to, when it throws the questions at you. Okay, Debola, can you unmute yourself, please?
Yes,
okay.
I have.
Okay, can you hear me? Hello?
Yes, I can.
Okay,
I can hear you.
Have you gone through the Aware Constitution?
Yes, I went through it briefly. The first day it was posted, and it was, what you saw was, it was not, should I use the word? I think it's not full-fledged, as in it was just written, maybe something was just drafted, and I believe that we will work on it better.
Yes, but it's almost close to a complete draft anyway. Okay, so can you share with me or with everyone about at least one role that you saw under the Constitution your role as the vice president? Peradventure, you are elected as the vice president. What are one of the roles? Yeah.
To assist
Can you hear me?
to assist the president. Yes, I can.
That's
Can you hear
the
me?
basic one. That's the basic one.
Yes, and also to stand in if the president is unavailable.
Okay, all right, that's okay. So can you give us like 4 core values and how do they shape you? Your core values, like 5 core values that you have and how those values shape you. Can you give us? Hello, can you hear me?
4, right? 4 core
Five.
values.
So 5.
Yes, I can.
5 core values
Okay,
that
5.
shape, yes, that define who you are.
Okay. I would say I have 3. Love, integrity, and discipline.
Love,
So
integrity, and
adding
discipline.
2 more. Discipline. Yes. Being fair to everybody around me. Going out of my way to help. That's what love is for me. And I do that all the time. I believe that if I'm fair to the other person, inevitably they become fair to me. So I give what I want people to give back to me. That's one. And then integrity. When I say something, you meet it that way. I'm not I won't say one thing today and then tomorrow you're coming to meet me in another saying something else. No. When I say something, I mean what I say and I do what I say. Discipline. I went to a federal government school, and discipline was part of what was entrenched into each one of us. Discipline as in I'm trying to find the right words now. When we say discipline, you're comported, you're together, you don't enter a place and everybody's wondering what exactly is wrong with this person. You are like together. Maybe that's the word I need to put together. That's the word I can say. We're together. You're comported. Yes, that's the word.
All right. One more before I told, before questions from the house will come to you. Just one more. Can you tell us about a time when your judgment has been tested in crisis? You know, you've mentioned now you have love, integrity, discipline. I believe these are the things that shape you. So can you tell us about any time these things were tested in your life? And what did you do to handle the situation? Do you get the question?
Okay. I'm sure. Sorry. Yes, I think I understand what you mean. You're asking that my values, in which way have
they been tested? Like practically, you know, it's easy to say.
Yes, I heard.
It's easy to say them in words, but can you give us an example or a life situation, a real life encounter you had where, you know, those your values, you were almost at the point of breaking it, but maybe you didn't break it, or maybe you even broke it, maybe you did it and all that. Like a crisis situation, how were you able to manage it?
Okay. Okay. Let me use one of them. Love. I currently, or should I say, I'm ongoing ESCO of my second school alumni. That's Federal Government Girls College, Federal Alumni, and it has been tested when working because it's an all girls school. It was an all girls school. And when women come together, there's always a lot of, put that word properly. So I remember there was a case, sorry? Okay.
I can hear you.
There was a case when we had one of the, and we had been helping. Okay. Oh, so sorry. I didn't, my network is bad. So sorry. So like I was explaining, there was a time we had one of our women that had needed that had issues. She had a health challenge, and we were raising funds for us. Wasn't exactly the true picture. So we were at a because it was I was in charge of that. So it was a difficult one, wanting to the funds that we got because we got the funds she wanted, but because the true picture wasn't painted, it was difficult to decide to send her the whole funds or just send her a little or not send her anything at all because she lied and then she deceived us. So it was at the same time it was a bit difficult because we didn't know where to draw the line. But luckily, or should I say, gratefully, or thought it was out of fear she did what she did. It wasn't like an intentional thing of wanting to dupe us or wanting to swindle us. So I think that was one of my times of being tested, when love was tested, because it wasn't an easy decision to make.
So she was forgiven. Hello?
Yes, she was forgiven. And she was helped. Yes, she was forgiven and she was helped.
Okay. Okay. Let me open the floor for the house. If you have any question, please, you can unmute yourself and ask her. Can you guys hear me? The floor is open for us to ask any
yes,
questions.
I can.
This is, she wants to be your VP, our VP, not your VP, our VP. So we need to know her. If you have any questions for her, please ask. Hello? No one is talking. Okay. You can unmute yourself. Oh. No questions for Debola. She's free to go, so she's not the VP.
No, hello. Allow me, Falashe would like to talk.
Okay.
Yes, I want to ask a very short question. I want to ask her if she has served in any capacity. Not only serving, what are her visible impacts while serving? Because this is a very strategic and sensitive post she's going in for. Okay, and we want somebody that will represent us, not represent our territory, but us as AWE alumni. So may I quickly know our prospects, our achievements during service of those services? Thank you.
All right. The floor is yours, Debola.
I get that question well. She's asking what I have achieved in places where I have served. Is that what she said? Is that what you mean, ma'am? I didn't get your name, please.
Okay. Barrister, maybe you should repeat your question again, no? Hello? I don't know if she has gone off. Barrister? Maybe she has gone off, but she was like, hello? She was like,
okay, let me try and answer what yes was asked.
Hello?
I can hear you. We can hear you, Barrister.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Let me just put it for you. Let me simply put, where have you served? In what capacity have you served? What were your achievements during service?
Okay. One, like I said, I'm part of the current exco of the FGGC Akure National Alumni. And what have I done? We have brought because initially when we took over, the different sets were not together, so we've brought them together. Now everybody, we have from 83 to 2018 sets together in a group. We have our class reps in each group, and each group is, as in each class rep is representing their set. So we come together in that way. We also go back to our secondary school. We give back to our secondary school. We organize periodic trainings for them. We have pep talks for them. We provide things for them. That's another one. Then I serve in various foundations that have to do with learning people on the spectrum, children, people on disabilities. Basically, I volunteer, go out of state. We work with them. We offer free therapy. and all that. That is just 2 out of the various places where I serve that are non-religious.
Okay. 2 more questions and we are done. 2 more questions, please. Or if we have 3 more, we can also take. I just want us to be forthcoming with the questions. I think Alex had posted earlier that we come prepared with our questions. This is an association of the entire AWARE AW members, alumni. So we want to elect our VP, and it's important for us to know who she is and everyone to bring their own content. So sorry, so sorry, call Kenny. This decision, deciding who is going to be elected is for the House, is for every one of us, it's everyone's participation and contribution. So it's okay, Ngozi is raising up her hands. Okay, so Ngozi, please go ahead. You can unmute yourself and ask. Thank you so much.
Good evening, everybody.
Debola, good evening.
Good evening, and well done. I have a question,
evening,
which I'm not very sure I heard you talk about when you were asked, but I want to find out, apart from representing the president when she's not there, what exactly do you have, like an agenda? I know a vice president is more like an assistant, but I mean, you can also influence what whatever happens in the organization. So apart from showing up when the president is not available, do you have an agenda? Do you have like a mission, being our vice president? Because I think it's a very influential role. And I think we should be able to reach you also if we can reach the president and share our views and also have you influence decision makings in the organization. So just quickly, just let us know exactly what you're going to stand for if you are elected vice president of this association. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ngozi.
Okay, I said it initially. I said what mission I'm coming with in my role is collaboration within ourselves and collaboration to help the society. That's what I'm coming with.
Your agenda is to collaborate. Okay, any other question, please?
I have a question, please.
Okay.
Considering the association, yes, we have some challenges so far. I don't know if you can identify some of those challenges and how we're going to solve them to achieve a general goal for the organization. Looking at the platform you're going to be occupying, how you're going to use this platform to solve some of our challenges as an association.
Okay, that's the one. Okay, one thing I have noticed, well, with my set especially, is that would I use the indifference or nonchalance amongst us as women. And I think it also boils down to the fact that we haven't bonded well. We really do not know ourselves well, despite the fact that that's the 2019 set, spent a week with one another. We each more like it's like we have should I call it caucuses? I don't want to use that word because it sounds a bit funny, but like we have like groups of people that know themselves, and it's not so the closeness, the unity is not cascading to all the way down to the general platform. So I think that's one major challenge. I believe that when we come, if I'm nominated, building an atmosphere of trust and openness will be the foundation of so many other things to come. Thank you.
Okay. I just got informed that Olufumilayo Adeni, running for secretary, she will soon be with us. So I think we can still take a few more questions before she joins us, because she'll be the next person we'll be talking to. So we can still take 3 more. DP. Any other question? Ngozi, you're still raising up your hand. Do you still want to ask the question?
Sorry, I will put it down with the old one.
Oh. Okay. So more questions, please. More questions from the house. Like all names. We didn't come here to look, we came to ask questions. So guys, please help us out. While we are waiting for Fumilayo, she's not yet here, so we can ask as many questions as we want because she joins us.
Sarah is asking, what is leadership to me? Leadership is servanthood. It's an opportunity to serve. That's it. As in, that's one. And then two, coming together to bring to how would I put it? Coming together, bringing people together to achieve an aim, a goal, or arrive at a destination, basically.
Okay, I think I have one more question that I can still ask it. If elected into the post of the VP, how do you rate your level of submission to authority on a scale of 1 to 10?
How do I raise my level of authority?
No, how do you rate? How do you rate your level of submission to authority on a scale of 1 to 10? On a scale of 1
to authority, on a scale of 1 to 10.
Yes. What's your level
I'll say 7.
7.
I'll say 7.
Yes. If I able VP 7 for submission. No.
Yes.
So the president. Yes,
submission. Yes.
Submitting your 70%.
Sorry?
They are submitting 70%.
Yes.
To the president. Okay, we're all taking notes. All right, thank you. Any other question, please?
You're welcome.
Should I call names? Kumilayo is not yet here. Questions, so we can allow Debola to rest.
Do you have, okay, I think Alexandra was asking a question, it's gone. She said, do I have a strategy to do something? I didn't get the remaining.
Do you have any specific strategy or plan to engage the alumni during your tenure? This is almost close to
that's what
Ngozi asked, but now she's being more specific.
Yes.
What will be your specific strategy?
Specific.
Yeah, be specific, yes.
Well, I will not say I have a specific one because it is not a me thing, it's a team thing. So it is all of us coming together to achieve. We sit down together, rub minds.
I didn't get that. It's a what?
It's not a one-man show. So it's a team of people coming together, rubbing minds, saying this, doing this. So if I come with an idea and someone is saying, okay, no, and then we can talk about it, then we come out with strategies for achieving whatever it is that we want to achieve. Because if, like I said, it's not a one-man, it's a team.
All right.
But you can pass suggestions to the president now.
Sorry, can I chip in something? I feel she doesn't get that question.
Yes,
that particular question is stating that what is your plan? Like you yourself, what are you bringing to the table that other people are supporting you with?
Yes. Yes. That's a very important question. There are times the president can run out of ideas and stuff, you know. What do you do? Yes, somebody said that was exactly her question. Yes. You have to have an agenda, a specific.
Oh, okay, so sorry. Like I said, basically what I want to do is collaboration. And how would we do that? It is having, if possible, time outs. It can either be virtual or physical. Because when we see each other physically, it's easier to how would I use the word now? It's easier to understand. There's a bond is created when we come together. Do you understand? So, like I said, for me, it is basically getting to know ourselves, openness. There has to be openness, there has to be trust before anything can be built, before anything can run. So it is creating an atmosphere for bonding, for openness, for trust between ourselves, between both sets, between all women in AWE.
Okay. All right, thank you very much, Adebola. Thank you so much. I think we will take no more questions any further. Lufumilayo is here, so he's up next. Thank you so much, Adebola, Adeyemi. Thank you so much. Okay, over to Olufumilayo Adeni with our number 108-2020, and she's running for secretary. So Olufumilayo, the floor is yours. Please unmute yourself and tell us about yourself. We want to know you. You sent us a video, yes, but now we want to meet you one-on-one, talk to you, feel you, and the floor is open for you to speak now. Thank you. You can unmute yourself. I can't find time on the.
Hello, it's Lux Dental. That's my name. I'll change my name. I'll rename.
Oh, okay. I see. You're welcome.
All right. Thank you. Good
Can we-
evening.
Good evening.
I've had an incredibly long day just driving into my house. And my battery is very low, so it's hanging on a power bank here. All right. So I'm Dr. Fumi Adeni. I'm the founder, clinical director of Lux Dental Clinic. We're 46 Isaac John Ikeja GRA. I run Smile Doctor Foundation. We offer oral health services to less privileged and indigent communities that can't afford these services otherwise. I also run Body Pantry International, a retail African fabric company. I'm a wife, I'm a mom. I host the podcast, Made for More podcast. I've run a mini pilot show on YouTube, Made for More, also talking about business, doing business God's way, kingdom business. I've authored 2 books presently, a book for my mom, Glory, Memoirs of My Brave Single Mother, because I was raised by my mom, who was a widow. She was widowed when I was just about to turn 3, and she raised me single-handedly. And so she turned 62 years ago. And so I really wanted to build her a house by the time she was 60, but money no complete. So I wrote a book instead for her. And then this year I authored the book, Healthy, Happy, Whole, for children, a very sickly child. Can you imagine being the only child of a widow and being very sickly, and all the diseases I had, the doctors did not have cure for me. It was always, let's watch and see. Let's hope, let's watch, let's see. And so I had to learn to use God's word to rise above all the different things I went through, from unknown tummy pain every morning at the same time. The pain will come, and it's only milk that they said I should be drinking. There was nothing, to asthma, to all sorts, and then just using God's word. So I just condensed everything I learned and put it in bite-sized bits for children, because I felt if I was a child and they taught me these things, it would have been easy to overcome. And also, that's basically it. I think that's all for me here. Yeah, that's basically it about me.
All right. Okay. I'll just throw one question at you, and I will open the.
Okay.
Come from every other person. Thank you very much. Your story is quite interesting. I think you're a product of God's grace. It's not easy at all.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, with the advantage of social media we have today, how do you intend to promote the growth and development of the association? Yeah.
With the advancement of social media, how do I plan to?
To promote the growth and development of the association. of
Okay.
the aware as the
Okay.
secretary?
As the secretary. Okay. I'd want the Academy of Women Entrepreneurs is made up of forward-thinking, trailblazing women in Nigeria. And I feel that if everyone owns the vision and everyone chips in their bits, like at the same time, once a month, everybody is raving about AWE, I believe that there's a lot we can do organically just by using the influence that we have as individuals in our different spheres. And I believe that that is the main way that we can actually push this association forward. I believe strongly that the Academy of Women Entrepreneurs has the potential to be the Wimbies of Nigeria if we give it our strength and we apply ourselves to it. And so that's what I'm here for. I'm here for going all out, press releases, publications, magazine, photo ops, and then we're not just doing it for the photo ops. We actually have results. I personally, my business has results strictly from the Academy of Women Entrepreneurs, and I believe that if my life has been changed, my business has been changed. Numbers that my bankers were throwing at me at the beginning of the year, and I was like, hey, when will I hit that number? I'm hitting it easily now because I was taught how to understand my financials, how to make projections and all. And if we all come together telling everybody why our stories, our success stories from AWE, I believe we can create that. This is the it group for any woman who wants to do well and all, and everybody wants to be part of something that works really. And so that's what I believe: organic growth, everybody putting their hands on this plow and pushing the association forward. And the truth is, if everybody makes progress, if one person makes progress, everybody makes progress, and we can make more progress together. So that's my take.
Okay. I don't know. Are you conversant with the constitution? Did you go through the constitution, the drafted constitution? Did you go through it?
Yes,
yes. Did you go through the roles of the secretary?
Oh yes, I did.
Okay. Can you mention anyone at all you know or you remember?
Yeah. I ought to convene general meetings and meetings of the executive committee with the permission of the president. I should be the custodian of the association seal. I should be in custody of all records and documents of the association, and I should receive correspondences of the association in tandem with the president. And then obviously I should record minutes of the meetings. I think that's all I can remember now. Yeah.
That's great. That's good. Okay. I'll open the house now. Guys, please, ladies, please let's ask Olufunmilayo our questions. He has answered the one on our own side, on our own end. So now over to every member of the alumni, because he could possibly be the next, the first ever secretary of the Alumni Association. So please let's throw our questions at her. So it's not when she's in office now, you say, I didn't know you'd be doing like this. So ask her the questions you want to ask, so that you don't look at it, how change is not behaving somehow. Ask her now. All right, you can unmute yourself and ask your questions. Or raise your hand, anyone. Questions. Okay, someone is raising hands. Unmute yourself, please. I see someone raising hands.
Hello, Olufunmilayo. Good evening.
Hello, good evening. How are you, ma'am?
Fine, thank you. My name is Ngozi. I must say, very interesting and we like the inspiring story you have, and well done as well. So
Thank
I know
you very much.
you're welcome. The job of a secretary might seem more like just to be a scribe, like take down meetings, convey people together. and all of that. But I always believe that everyone has a role to play beyond what is will I say stated for the person. So based on your life experiences, for instance, how do you intend to, I think this is going to be the very first ESCO for AWE. So how do you intend to like maybe make something out of the vision and the mission of AWE? If you are familiar with that, I don't know if you're familiar with the vision of AWE, but how do you intend to ensure that, number one, it is set in stone, if I say that, and make sure that because a lot of us let me not generalize, but some people in AWE are not familiar with what we stand for, apart from them saying it helped their business. Not many people even know they're supposed to pay it forward. So as going in as the secretary of AWE, how do you intend to ensure that you leave your footprints in the sands of time, even if you're just basically going to be like a scribe? That's my question. Thank you.
Okay, I think my answer really is paying it forward. I believe that is the answer. And for me, it will be, I'd always said it from the very beginning, like if we could get together as within industries and we paid, I always put it forward to the healthcare group. Let's do something for people in the healthcare industry, for students who are still in school. Let's pay this thing forward. Let's teach them what we've learned. Can imagine if I learned all these things when I was in 500 level College of Medicine, I would have had a clearer perspective of what I wanted to do when I came out of medical school. So my own contribution will be to get people in different industries to pay it forward to their industry. So we go to universities and then probably to people who have just graduated. For me, I feel that entrepreneurship is the solution to a lot of the problems that we have in Nigeria. And if everybody is doing it right and empowering, everybody empowers one person along the way, I believe that we can do a lot. So imagine the healthcare team everybody that has come through healthcare comes together and says, oh, in the South, in the North, we're going to do so a crash course, probably 3 weeks for people in the universities, 3 weeks for people who are 1 to 3 years in business. And then we pay forward all that we learned in the different sectors. The ripple effect will be really far and wide. And then we entrust them to also pay it forward. I believe that we can start a movement with that, really. That's what I see. I hope that answers your question.
Ngozi, did he answer your question? Okay, nice. Okay, any other questions, please? You can still take 2 more, then we'll call it a day. 2 more questions, please.
All right, good evening. And I can say you're really doing a very good job, like well done. So basically, I would just want to know, like you've given us something that you're bringing on board. How do you intend to work with other schools to actually make all this agenda become a reality? Because looking at your position, you are a secretary. Yes, it's time consuming. It might look so like just a secretary, but it's really time consuming. And looking at your job, I don't know if it's something you will have so much time for. That's one question. Secondly, how are you working with these executives to actually bring all of this, your plan, into reality? Thank you.
Thank you very much for your question. I believe as women, we'll always have our plates full. Like I'm sure this is the least busy I will ever be, looking at all the projections I have for the year. So in the end, it's about prioritization. It's about management of my time and my priorities. And I see the Academy of Women Entrepreneurs as a priority. If not, I will not be here now, because I've had an incredibly long day and I still have a lot of to-dos. But because it is important to me, I will prioritize it. I will put it on my to-do list, and I will make sure that I take it off at the end of the day. And I will basically just sell this same vision to the team. And because I know that every woman in this team is a forward-thinking woman who really just wants to make a change, who really just wants to help others, I believe that it would be easy for us to get along. They might not totally buy into this vision, but I believe that with everybody's individual visions coming together, we will all be able to scale up change and influence a generation. And as long as that happens, I'm happy with that. So it doesn't have to be exactly the plan that I have, but if it is something that is empowering other women, empowering another generation, then I'm good with it. And influence is not about the position. Influence is about the effect that you can have from wherever you are. So you don't have to influence from the top. I'm never even one who would go for the visible positions. I always like to work from behind. I like to be in the engine room. And so for me, I think that's really is it is. I hope that answers your question.
Great speech. This is our secretary is hot.
Very hot. She came prepared.
As in, this one hot. Okay, one more question.
The question is for me, if I'm permitted.
Yes, please.
Okay, Barrister.
Okay. Everyone is talking about service. And I know if I ask you now, how tolerant are you? You know, anything women related, there are usually conflicts. I must say, and I'm saying it authoritatively. The fact that there's not going to be conflict, no, it's definitely going to happen. So can you just tell us your tolerance level? Of course, you're going to tell me, yes, you are a saint. But I want to bound you by your words. As at this day, the 7th day of July, okay, that you actually committed yourself. How tolerant are you in terms of service? Everybody can serve. Even a madman can serve, I know. But I have envisaged that the level at which we are going, there are conflicts abound. There are conflicts abound. So I want you to tell me your strategy, or the way you're oh, hello. I'm sorry. Seriously. I'm driving all the way from the island. I'm just reaching my estate. So I have to visit my neighbor. Don't mind me. So please, I want you. I'm also asking you that question not because I want to floor you. No, I'm asking you because I want you to be prepared. Okay, it's a women thing, and there are going to be criticisms, there are going to be conflicts, there are going to be misunderstandings. So can you just share with the house on how, even if someone, vex you, let me use the word vex you, what do you expect from such avenue that will not make you go down so crazy, like you acting all up and all that? I want you to share your tolerance. I think that's just the question. Your tolerance level, especially in your sensitive, in the sensitive post you are vying for. All right, I think that's it. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much for your question. For one, my natural personality. My personality type is one that avoids conflict. So I'm the peacemaker by my natural human bent. I'm phlegmatic. I'm not the kind of person that would be looking for, I think it's entrepreneurship and life generally that has brought me to this place where I would actually be here managing.
She mentioned her battery was down. I hope that's not what has happened.
Madam Imo,
I do everything to avoid conflict. Can you hear me?
This session.
I hope.
Can you hear me? Yeah, record it by my. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Am I still on?
Yes, you're on.
Okay. Then secondly, I'm
Wow.
The network is, I think our network.
Mm.
We can't
And
hear you.
I don't know if she has answered your question, but I have one more question here. Are you back? Is she back? Okay. While she's coming up,
the third is, oh, I'm not done. The third is am I still on?
Yes, you're on. You were breaking, but it's okay now. We can hear you. It has gone off again.
Okay, so I said thirdly, I'm a medical professional by training. Okay. And I meet people every day from all walks of life. And it is my job to ensure that everyone leaves me satisfied, no matter the problem they come with. So it is my job to ensure that conflicts are resolved, problems are solved by my training as a medical practitioner. Fourthly, my husband pastored for about 4 years, and I led women over that period. So I think I have a very good understanding of working with women, leading women. I understand clearly everything you said. I led the women to have programs, to reach out to communities, to have food drives, to lead children. I've had different positions of leadership, usually in the background over the years, in both work capacity and church capacity. And so I think I have quite some experience with managing people. Yes, people will step on your toes, but I also believe in taking the higher road of communicating. So it's not enough to say, there's a problem. Okay, here, so how do we move on? How do we resolve the problem? And that's what I'm always here for. How do we move forward, basically? So I hope that answers your question.
Marisol, so your question has been answered.
Yeah, very well.
Okay, that's good. All right, thank you so much. We have one more question on the chat. It says, what organization in Nigeria, in your perspective, are alumni benefit from partnering with? Did you hear me? Let me unmute everyone.
I can hear. Yes, I can hear. So I believe that, yes, I heard that clearly. Okay. I believe that there's a lot that we can do if we partner with WIMBIZ in whatever capacity. And in the past, I've been opportune to work with WIMBIZ during the conferences, setting up my dental booth at the facility, and I still have communication open with them. And they're very forward-thinking organization. And so if it is a win-win, usually with WIMBIZ, you can get it done, because I feel they are the leading. For me, they epitomize what I would like to see AWE achieve in the next few years. So I feel working with them will be very beneficial to both alumni and the association.
Okay, I think we are basically there. I don't know if there's any other question, so we can just call it a wrap. No other questions. So I wish to end this session. Tomorrow's manifesto is by 11 a.m. Am I the one? I'm like hearing myself over and over. Hello? Okay, if you can hear me and my audio is clear, please just send a chat and say yes. Am I clear? I'm like hearing myself again. Okay, fantastic. I just have to mute everyone. So we will continue tomorrow by 11 a.m. with the rest of the remaining positions. And please, I'll indulge us to all be part of the 11 a.m. session and the 5 p.m. session. Please, I really love the questions coming here, we all had. So tomorrow, let's come prepared. Damn, you did not ask any question. Okay, so please, we'll call it a day for today. Thank you so much, Olufumilayo, Adeni, and Debola. Thank you so much. Fantastic. Okay, no questions for now, no problem. I hope tomorrow, please. Thank you, Ngozi. Thank you for everyone who asked. God bless you all. Thank you for your time. So please come prepared tomorrow. And the final one will be 5 p.m. I think for president. Let's be for the president. We should really come to really know this is our president. Please. So let's have all our questions prepared. Thank you so much. God bless you all. Bye. All right.